Yo, good morning. So, yesterday was a really good day. I got up super early at like 6 o'clock and went and filmed by the big stupa. And that was fun, I made some friends. And I was chilling out having a coffee, looking all trendy with my new MacBook. And I was joined by these wicked filmmakers. This Nepalese woman and this dude from Canada. And I was really, while I was here, I've got quite a lot of downtime. I thought it'd be quite nice to try and tell some stories, maybe about Corona, about Nepal, and maybe a positive one. That's really what I was looking for, and I didn't have much luck finding it. I tried Tinder, nothing happened in there, at least for me anyway. And yeah, then these two awesome people came to join me, and they kind of sorted. So I'm going to meet them today and hang out and let them tell their story, which they're undoubtedly going to do much better than me. But yeah, I'm excited. I am excited. Anyway, cool, let's go.
Yeah, I'm Rebu Gurung from Nepal, and I would like to tell myself, entrepreneur, social worker, and I also make film. Okay, so yeah, I grew up in village. It's really far from Kathmandu in Sitarai, and like every other Nepalese children, they grow in a village, without electricity, without sandals, without school bags. So where were you born?
At home and in a pool, in a big
Okay.
underwater. I was a water baby.
Okay, I was born in sweet potato field.
I love sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite vegetables.
Yeah. Yeah, my mother told me this story that she was so much in pain, but my father didn't understand. He came drunk and beat her. She wanted to commit suicide. So it was raining and there was big thunderstorm, and usually in May it's a really big thunderstorm, and a lot of people die in Nepal because of lightning. Do you know that? Like more than 200-300 people just killed by the lightning because it's the altitude, one of the region. So she went whole night and stay in the sweet potato field, thinking she would be struck by lightning and she would die. But I was born that night. So
That's crazy.
Yeah, and that's how you born in sweet potato. I was like, my feet was in the sweet potato, cripplers. Okay, so in my family, because of having all my family member in the army, there is a rules. You cannot answer back them if you're senior. You're junior, younger. You only say yes, and that's not fair for me. You cannot express your views. Yeah. Only you say yes or nod your head. Or what does that mean? And if you can't ask question, you cannot answer. And that's the rule in my family. My uncle doesn't want to hear anything from me when they ask questions. That's army. And my sister does very well. She's in the army. She understands that, and they are very good.
She's in the army.
Yeah. And for me, it doesn't work that way. If somebody asks question, I have to have chance to express it. And if it's different, I still have to express that opinion, and it's not allowed to do that. And I felt really being bullied in my family. Even now, I feel my sister get offended every time when we meet. She demands things, and I have to say yes because I'm junior, and that's not fair. And that comes from army, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I joined the reserves. I'm not a full-time soldier, I'm a reservist. Which is like part-time army.
Oh, okay, you are part-time army. Okay.
And I joined it because I wanted to ski. Then I couldn't afford to go skiing, and they pay for you to go skiing for 1 week every year. So I thought, it's going to be full of racist idiots. I'm not going to like the people there, but I'm going to get to go skiing. So that seemed like a good deal. And then I joined this unit, and the guys were super sound. Like a lot of my best friends now are people I met in the army, which I never thought that would be the case.
Oh, okay.
But in the reserves in England, anyway, there are like left-wing people, kind of open-minded people, fun people, good people who like going on adventures, and also
Yeah,
Or
I
in the
think
army?
I had a good impact of my family being in army, because at least my uncles, they were exposed to the outer world. That's why
Okay.
my uncle is sponsored my education.
Okay,
So
yeah.
he always asked me to study further, and because they have seen women, British women like educated, so they wanted to see women can be also educated and empowered. So my uncles are more feminist than my aunts. And they're very disciplined,
Yeah.
disciplined. They like to exercise and like follow the rules, which I'm not. I think I should be more. No?
I'm not very disciplined
Why not?
because I like to have fun, and sometimes being disciplined and having fun
Yeah.
don't go together,
Uh-huh.
and I choose the fun option most of the time.
What is fun for you?
Meeting people and partying, climbing mountains. Those
my-
three things basically, and I guess there's some overlap there.
How old are you?
30.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you were like about below 25. Oh, no, okay.
It's all the partying, all the late nights.
I went to study like after the school to eastern part of Nepal. It's a city, and there was my uncle who sponsored me to get my higher education. Usually, family can't afford that.
Difficult,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's where I saw the electricity. I was so happy. That's the best experience I still remember. Because it's very hard in the village, when you have to do homework, you have to do during the day. And during the day you have to work. You have a buffalo, you have a cow to graze, you have to grass, and wood to collect, and there is no time for homework. But when you have electricity, you can do homework at night.
I mean, even with electricity, I didn't do my homework at night.
No.
I'm just bad at homework.
Okay.
So then you went to study, you went to university.
Yeah. I studied there until bachelor in the eastern part of Nepal. It's called Dharan. Then I came to study Kathmandu. But then I was already married, so 21.
How did you meet your husband?
It was arranged.
How was that?
Terrible. Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, I think like trying to find love is hard enough in England when I can do whatever I want, and even then it's highs and lows and
Why is that?
drama.
Why is that?
I don't know. I mean, I think trying to find the person you want to spend the rest of your life with is difficult.
Is it difficult?
I think,
Yeah.
well, I haven't managed it yet, so
Okay, so how many relationships did you have?
like 3 proper girlfriends,
Uh-huh.
and
Why does it break? What was the reason? What do you think it doesn't work?
I don't know.
Is
'Cause either one of us don't think we want to spend the rest of our lives together. What do you expect from your husband?
No, like, yeah, it's just funny talk, but there was a lot of, I don't want to talk about my own experience, but in general,
Yeah.
if you go to village, can you imagine women expect from would-be husband, hope he doesn't drink and beat her and steal her money.
Yeah, I mean, the husband shouldn't steal the wife's money or drink, or maybe drink in moderation, but
Not to
definitely
beat,
not beat anyone.
yeah.
Yeah,
Very
that's
minimum.
terrible.
That's
Yeah.
3 things.
And it's hard. Is that hard to come by? You know?
It's very hard to get that one, like without those 2 things. And that's the only expectations, not to get beaten. And still it happens. Right?
Who?
But at least if man can handle his life, woman would be happy.
Yeah.
Can you
I
imagine?
don't know if I can handle my life though.
Yeah, just not to be burden to the women, or beat, not even like not to burden. That would be the excellent thing to have in a man. If man is not burden for women, that's excellent, the best scenario. But if you don't have a best scenario, good thing is at least if he doesn't drink and beat and
Yeah.
cheat
Oh,
and-
that's horrible.
yeah,
No one should do that.
yeah.
Do you think it's changing?
Yeah, it's changing. And among young generations, like more and more Nepali men are like more educated and they completely understand and more supportive. It's not in the city, but still huge percentage are the same.
Are your parents still alive now?
Now my mother, she died pretty young, 49, when she was 49. And it's because hardship. Like a lot of women, if you go in the mountain who looks like 60, 70, they are actually 40, 45, you know. You cannot guess because it's a lot of children giving birth and hardship. It makes me think a lot about the life of women in Nepal and about the relationship and this responsibility and what matters in your life. And because I've been hearing her worries, concerns and dreams a lot, because I was 10, 12 years, she was 35, 37, like my age, and she would share all the thing too with me because I was the youngest one who was running after her, so she could talk to me. My father, he is still alive. He lives in village, but my mother, she died when I was 27. I miss
so
her.
she wasn't alive to see you
Doing
find your
purpose.
passion.
Yeah, no, and that's what I miss. She would be so proud.
Yeah. Okay, so that was part 1 with Rebu. Part 2 will be coming in the near future. We're going to talk more about her passion in life, how she found her passion in life, and what she did with that, where that took her. I think it's a question we've all asked ourselves at some point. And yeah, she's cool. She's super cool. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to leave you now with Lance Corporal Lady Joseph, who is a sexy beast.
I am. I appreciate you saying it, but I do know. I do know. Oh, 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 I get you there, did that? Oh, yeah. Mate, I'm going to do the interview. Yeah, so anyway, news.